It's Rob!
Tony! And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we're very exciting. This episode is really cool, due to popular demand. This is now a free-to-play account. We will have a own playlist for this new account that's free-to-play. We will not spend a damn dollar buying packs, adventure modes, nothing. This is all going to be grinding, I should say. So, nothing's really been done on this account besides beating practice mode on normal and expert. We have literally nothing in this. Like, look at this. Look at it. The mage name is Derp. There's nothing here. There's no epics or no legendaries. There's no fucking rares. We are bone... I don't have no idea what I'm saying. There's nothing on here is what I'm trying to say. So we will be working our way up, and I am going to eventually, in the next couple months, be able to make enough decks, or get the cards for the decks needed to get to Legend. So all of those players who are always complaining about, hey, this is a pay-to-win game, it's really, in my opinion, not. You can do pretty much exactly what the pay-to-win players do, just not as quickly. I mean, all the cards are, you're able to craft them, packs aren't that hard to obtain. So with all of this said, without further ado, why is my phone vibrating? We're gonna open up these packs, we're gonna play some normal games. Hey, look, an epic snake trap, yay. Building that hunter, look at that, this is that prime hunter pack right there. And we're gonna open this pack. Anything good for a mage? Blizzard, I like Blizzard, but we're not gonna put it in our mage deck. So right now, our mage deck is looking skimpy as fuck. Let's check this out. Is there room for a Blizzard in here? I don't think so, it's looking pretty raw as is. We got the fucking River Crocolisk in here. It's alright, don't worry about it. We're playing ranked. We're gonna actually play some Arena on this account too. Arena is a great way to get yourself some packs and also get dust and gold. But for the most part, we will be pretty much doing ranked and earning packs that way, of course doing our dailies. So the content in this playlist won't actually be updated every day, like some of our deck guides or some of our Hearthstone tips that I normally do with my main account that has mostly everything on it. But when, you know, I've got the extra time and I can definitely knock some quests out, open up some packs, and just can continue grinding out this account, we definitely will. So, and we even named this Warshack free to play at the bottom left, if you notice that. So, good stuff, good stuff. So, Elven Archer, turn 1. I really think this is a great card. I mean, it's pretty much in every legendary deck. Just kidding. Elven Archer, oh man. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So, hopefully, using Elven Archer, he'll coin and use his passive. I'm actually going to turn down the volume just a little bit, because it's normally definitely not this high. So, I have a feeling he's going to coin and use his passive. There's the coin. Oh, mirror image, wow. Okay, and I turned down the volume way too much. Ripperonis. Alright, let's try this right here. Ooh, that boar shit, son. This guy means fucking business. Oh, shit, man. Alright. That acidic swamp ooze isn't gonna do us good here. We're playing against a mage. Come on, Blizzard. Okay, so normally I kind of go through the deck, or I kind of talk about the deck list, which I'm not going to do because this isn't a deck guide. This is a makeshift mage deck made out of literally nothing but poop. And then I normally can talk about my opponent's deck because they're catered normally to an archetype, because we're playing on ladder and we're anywhere playing between, you know, ranks 1 through 10, but we're not. So we're kind of just gonna do things, and I'm gonna explain sometimes why I do those things, but for the most part we're just gonna do stuff. So we're gonna Frostbolt the Direwolf. I have no way to get past this right away, and we're just gonna kill off one of these taunt creatures. Turn 4 is looking like it's either going to be a 2/2 drops and this 2-drop and a ping. If I can draw into another 2-drop, we'll play 2 2-drops, and then if anything we can just cleric and make sure our River Croc doesn't die, because as we all know, the River Croc, man, this thing's a beast. So we're actually just going to play this ranked game to get the opening pack, and then since we have a free arena run, I'm going to knock that out. So these will just be pretty much in part 1s, 2s, and 3s. I guess I could have played Acidic Swamp Ooze and pinged off the 2/1. Because now he can swing everything into this and ping this for 1, but then it would make it so if he pings this for 1, he only has 2 mana left to play a 2-drop, and that puts me ahead on board because then I can play a Shattered Sun Cleric next turn and a Swamp Ooze and or ping if need be. So I guess playing this guy isn't terribly... Ooh, the Arcane Explosion, wouldn't have saw that coming. Alright, so he's going to ping face and then swing all his creatures into it, or maybe just end turn. If he ends turn, I'm going to be so delighted. Oh, so he just end turn. This is delightful. Okay, so I'm actually going to give my 3/4 a little bit of health there, that 1/1 stat boost, and then we're going to, if it's prone, I mean, and we'll kill off some creatures. We'll go for that sweet board control, and we'll just swing face for 2. So if he has a Frostbolt, he can Frostbolt ping and then swing into his 1/1 if he need be. But for the most part, I don't think he has Frostbolt, or he would have already used it. But he is ranked 25, so God knows what this guy has in his hand. We just don't know these kinds of things. I mean, at least I don't. I'm actually pretty excited about making a new pay-to-win, free-to-play account. I don't know why I'm so excited about it, but I'm pretty daggonly excited. Alright, so we're gonna Arcane Missiles, hope for the best. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know why I'm oohing. So I guess we could ping this off, kill our Croc, swing into this, but that's just silly. Do we really need to kill our Croc? Fuck yeah, our Croc needs to die. It's done its due diligence. Play some of this shit right here. We're going face, boys. Play this 2-drop, kill that weapon that doesn't exist because the value is not there. On the next turn, the Stormwind champion is coming out to play. Look at this fucking guy. Let's check out those. Never mind. I was going to say he has huge biceps, but his biceps really aren't that, you know, big. Okay, so 21, 20. Ooh, the fucking Rifleman. You can see some cards you didn't really know existed in Hearthstone by playing rank 25. Like this guy. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. Ever. Maybe in Arena. Probably not even then. Is he smoking his cigar? Yeah, he is. Interesting. Alright, check out that fucking Stormwind champion. Hell the fuck yeah. So, if we, no matter what, one of our creatures is going to die next turn because he's just going to attack into this and then ping it. We're also in that Flame Strike range, so I think we're just going to kill this off like that. So we get Flame Striked. I mean, everything's going to die anyway besides this, but then he would have been able to swing into it to his 2/2. So he would have Flame Strike, killed all 3 of these creatures, and then swung his 2/2 to our 6/6. So it's at least decent to kill one creature off, and then if he gets Flame Strike, there's really no way for him to get rid of this. Yeah, there would be no way. It'd have 2 health left, and then we'll Acidic Swamp Ooze. So he's going to Frostbolt the 6/6. Really doesn't stop anything. He could have pinged our 4/1, which might have been a little bit better, because it actually removes a creature at that point in time. So we're just going to sheep this, and then we're just going to swing for game. What a fantastic rank. We are a fucking chicken right now, boys. I don't think I've ever seen this, like, oh god, this, I like the portrait, I just don't like the number. Alright, there's our free pack for playing in a ranked mode. I don't even know, ooh, we got a quest. Play 3 games in play mode, you know we're doing it. So we're gonna open up this pack, let's see what we got, boys. We've opened up, this is our 3rd pack. I'm feeling the legendary, bottom right. Ooh, an epic. An Ice Block, looks like Freeze Mage is in our future. Ooh, a Mere Entity, that's nice too. And 2 Loot Hoarders and a Slam, not a bad pack, not a bad pack at all. Let's see if we can actually dust some shit. We actually cannot dust anything. 3 packs, no dust. Alright, do we actually want to put in? No, we don't. And then we have the Arena, but we're actually going to, should we do Arena? Should we? Nah, let's just play 3 ranked games and we'll call it a day here. We'll see how high we can get in here because it's almost the end of the month. So I guess we can just pretty much chill and see how many, how high of a rank we can get so we can get the better reward at the end of the month. So it can kind of help us progress a little bit further than if we were to just do Arena. Because we can do Arena anytime, but the end of the month is near. Also, because it is the end of the month and you're watching this video and it's still towards the end of the month, don't drive fast, guys. Cops love the end of the month. They're like, oh boy, I haven't given out my ticket quota. I've got to give them out. Oh, you're going 5 over the speed limit. Gotta get you. Click at our ticket, motherfucker. Okay, also, I've got a good story about getting pulled over by a cop. Okay, so, we're actually going to keep the Arcane Missiles because he is playing a Huntard. We're going to get rid of the Cleric. So, I was driving. Well, first let me say that I didn't have a car when I first, was of age to drive. I had to drive my father's extra blue Grand Caravan, which, if you didn't know what a Grand Caravan is, it's a fucking swag wagon. It's a minivan. It was dark blue, real classy. I can't believe the Elven Archer value right now. Check this shit out, boys. There it is. So real classy, swag wagon, grand caravan. It's got the triple seat in the back, the double in the middle. I can haul around a fucking circus full of people, a bushel of fellas. And then so I was driving down a road, a neighborhood road, and I was going 30 miles an hour. Let me tell you, I am no speed demon in the swag wagon. This is not, I'm not Need for Speeding down the road. We're not fucking Speed Racer. I'm not drifting. I am simply driving the swag wagon down the road, just casually driving it. 25 is a bit slow. I think I was going 27 on the little thing, but he tagged me at 30. The speed limit was, the speed limit was River Croc. Anyway, the speed limit's 25. 25. So he's driving the opposite direction. He literally fucking the cop slams on his brakes, does some drifting shit like donut outing, turns on his lights, hauls ass to come and get me. He had to have hit like almost 60 miles an hour to come catch me. All right, what do we do here? I think we coin into the shield and we end our turn. And then so he's doing some crazy shit to come get me. By the way, I'm still doing, roughly 25, 30 miles an hour driving down, neighborhood road. Nothing's big here. So he pulls me over. I'm like, okay, the second the lights come on, I pull over. I'm like, shit, what'd I do wrong? Check the back. There's no one in, there's no, Mexicans in the back. Everybody's clean. There's nothing going on. I actually had my fishing pole. We were about to go fishing. Well, I was about to go fishing. What's this hunter doing? So, what are you doing, sir? And I was about to go fishing. What did you just arcane shot? Oh, my face. Even rank 24 knows what's best. Face, boys. Alright, I'll finish my story now. So, hey, do you know how fast you were going, buddy? He called me buddy as if I'm his friend. Fuck you, I'm not your fucking buddy. And then we're going to swing into this because if it's an explosive shot, ooh, the return value. Should we play it just to fucking... No. We'll just play into the shield, maybe. Okay, so he calls me, but you know how fast you were going, buddy? And I'm like, 29, 30? He's like, you were going 30 and a half. I don't know where the fuck the half came from. It's like 30 and a half. What? This isn't my age. How old are you, Sonny? I'm 3 and a half. No, this is fucking speed limits. You're going 30, 29, 27. You don't go 30 and a half. Like that matters. Anyway. Hold on. Sorry I keep pausing this. Alright, so we really definitely need to get rid of this giant old guy right there. So let's fuck him up. And then we're gonna do some of this. And hopefully it pings both creatures. RNG, baby. Alright. So, I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry about that. I'm honestly new to the area, which I was, because at the time I was living in Windermere when the speed limit was 45 miles an hour in neighborhood areas, because there's no one fucking there, and the road literally looks like a racetrack strip. So 45, I was used to that. I was going 30. I was like, shit, bro, I'm chilling right now. Anyway, so the cop's like, oh, man, there's no way I can not give you a ticket for this. I'm like, I was going 30 and a 25. Are you being serious right now? Like, are you pulling my leg, or are you actually being serious right now? He's like, no, I'm actually being serious. I'm going to give you a ticket, and I can't go around it. And I'm like, okay then, well, how much is this ticket going to be? He's like, all right, be right back. Well, I'm like, I'm a college student. Please don't hurt me bad. Like, I get, if you have to give me a ticket, just go easy on me, man. I want to sit down soon. I don't want my asshole ruptured. Hold on. We're going to ping this shit. We're gonna power up this motherfucker. We're gonna heal him for any damage that he might have taken. We're gonna go face. Okay, so he's gone for he takes his time. He's gone for 5 to 10 minutes. He comes back, gives me a piece of paper. Well, actually multiple pieces of paper. As if he was doing me a favor. He was actually happy giving me these papers. So I'm like, shit, he must have really hooked me up. I got a ticket, but hopefully it's not that bad. He's like, sign there, so I sign it. I'm like, is this an actual, how many points is this against me? He's like, 3. And I'm like, that seems a bit much, because I know 4 points is when, you go 75 and a 30. So I'm like, 3 points. Jesus Christ. Hold on, guys. We're going to play this Stormwind Champion. We're going to just wreck this. Doesn't really matter. I haven't been paying attention to this game much. The story is too OP. Okay. So he gives it to me. I look at it. $286. $286 I had to pay for going 30 and a 25. That's it. $286. He hooked me up. He was happy. I was like, I looked at the ticket and looked at him like, don't you think that's a bit much, man? He's like, no, this is a residential neighborhood area. You need to watch your speed limit. I wasn't kidding when I said I was writing you a ticket. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I got bent over. Just telling you guys that story makes me sad. Like, it honestly just puts me in a bad mood. So just like $250,000 thrown out the window for no reason whatsoever. I wasn't racing anybody in the swag wagon, man. I was just, cruising. About to go fishing. Okay, so we're going to keep the... I know that had nothing to do with Hearthstone, so I'm sorry, guys. So we're going to keep... I don't know if I should keep the water elemental or not. I feel like the arcane missiles always comes in clutch because we're at such a high rank. RNG is like just in our favor because it wants us to keep playing. So we'll keep that. I'll actually ditch the water elemental. We're not going second, so we can't coin it out on turn 3. So we'll just hope for turn 2, which we got, which is nice. That's pretty much all I wanted here. It was just something to play relatively soon. And then Frostbolt also helps us. So hopefully this Paladin isn't playing like rank 25 Secret Paladin. Have mercy. Alright, so he's got nothing to play. I really don't want to waste the Acidic Swamp Ooze this early because I know he's got a True Silver Champion because that's one of the basic card sets for the Paladin. But we have really nothing else to play, and if he uses his passive, we've got that Elven Archer value. Okay, so he's going to play the River Croc. We're just going to Frostbolt it. We're going to save that Elven Archer value for when he passives, which I have a feeling he's going to passive this turn right here. No 3-drop. Use that passive, that Elven Archer value. Come on. Right here. Look at that bitch. She's ready. She is fucking ready. You know who else is ready? The RNG from this. Oh, man, he does have a... wow. I haven't seen that guy, like, ever. I really want Arcane Missiles, so it pings this twice and then get the Elven Archer value. Or we just Frostbolt ping-faced. What do we have for our 5s? We really don't have anything for 5. He could have Muster for Battle, but we all know he doesn't have Muster for Battle. And Frostbolt's just such a good card. Alright, we're going to go RNG time, boys. Hit it twice. Hit it twice. We got bamboozled, but it's fine. Elven Archer value. There it is, guys. Oh, we got bamboozled. At least we got to keep the Frostbolt. I have a feeling he's going to play a 4-drop with 3 HP this turn. Or he's going to play True Silver and just all over our face. 7 cards to our 2. We're actually only playing 2 Arcane Intellect, or 1 Arcane Intellect, so this could potentially be disastrous. Okay, that's not... The Voodoo Doctor, boys! Alright, so he played 2 3/2s on turn 4. That's actually not too bad. But we were able to draw into the Elven Archer value. There it is, boys. That Elven Archer value. Dude, Elven Archer coming in clutch. I need to get 2 golden Elven Archers. By the time this account is worthy, it will have 2 golden Elven Archers in it. That's a solemnly swear that this deck will eventually have the Elven Archer value. Well, that Fen Creeper is a really powerful card for me to deal with right now. I'm not sure I have the potential to clear it. I mean, my Boulder Fist can do it if he doesn't die. So hopefully he just doesn't die. So we're actually going to play 1 more after this, and then I'm going to call it a night because I'm extremely tired, and I have finals coming up next week. Well, when I say next week, I mean literally in like 2 days. Meaning next week, and then the following week after that. So these next 2 weeks are going to be like pretty devastating for your boy. But after the next 2 weeks, you can expect a lot of content to start flowing out of the channel very quickly. And then when the next semester starts, you'll know because the content will stop, and it'll go back to anywhere between 3 to 5 videos a week instead of the 7 videos a week that's going to come out. It's pretty much 1 a day when I get out of school for the 2-week graceful period of hey, you're not getting raped. So I feel like Flame Strike here might be useful because if we swing our Ogre Brute into this, it's going to get consecrated because our entire field is weak to that shit. So we're just going to... And then because Consecrate is so powerful, we can get rid of our 3/2 or we can get rid of our 1/1s. But I think the 1/1's getting rid of them, even though there are Elven Archer value. Their value has been diminished. They no longer have that awesome deal 1 damage anymore. So now we've kind of stepped out of Consecration range you know, if he has it in his hand. He does Guardian of the Kings, okay, so it looks like that's gonna need to die. Coining into a 1-drop, so a buff, give it Divine Shield. Yep, which isn't a big deal. If we were playing any other class, I would say this would be pretty bad, but we're not, so it's pretty not so bad. So we're just gonna ping that off of him. We're gonna throw down these guys right here. We're gonna kill that off because just leaving a creature on his side of the field to make trades is bad. And then right here, we're kind of back in prone of Consecration, or a Boulder Fist is definitely gonna die, but we actually have the freeze, so whenever he draws that weapon, which we know he has in his deck, we'll be able to stop him there. And then the Stormwind Champion to wrap up the game is pretty nice too. So if he doesn't have Consecration, which I don't think he has, or he would have used it already. Oh, there's the True Silver Champion we've been expecting in the entire game. So which means next turn we're going to draw into the Acidic Swamp Ooze, because that's how RNG works. No, we actually already played 2 Acidic Swamp Oozes. I played it a turn early. No, it's the same one we've had out. Shit, son. We still have another Acidic Swamp Ooze to go. Which means 19 cards, the probability of drawing it next turn, 100%. Yes, 100%. So he's calculating he has lethal right now. At any moment in time, I'm gonna get bamboozled. Come on. There he goes. He's pushing it. Only 20 damage to go with 2 mana, man. I think he can do it. Warshack, free to play. I don't want to message him because I know some badness is gonna. Oh boy! 100%. 100%. Who fucking called it? Who said 19 cards? Acidic Swamp Ooze is next. 100%. Your fucking boy. Your fucking boy said that. I'm telling you, that's how RNG games work. Can we push lethal here? How much damage do we have? We have 4, 8, 7, 15, 18. But we only have, yeah, it's not enough here. Dude, this is why, man. This is why we can't have fucking nice things. It's because people like the, come on. What was the chance before you put this Waboos? God, man. Gee willikers. What is this? We've moved on to the fucking leper now. Oh! A special reward for your 3rd win. Log into World of Warcraft to claim it. Okay. How many? Oh, okay, we gotta win 1 more game. So if we win the next game, we get 2 stars, which means we'll be almost rank 22. What was... We're drawing a... What is that? 8 to 19 cards in deck. Need once Acidic Swamp Ooze. What's the probability? 100%. There it is. I've got the power. Alright. Worthy opponent. Who are we going against? Shaman. Rank 24. That's what I'm talking about. You know it. We're going to keep the Arcane Missiles and the Swamp Ooze. Let's get rid of that and get another 3-drop in here. Boom! There it is not. We can't call that shit twice now. Just the one. I think that was all of the RNG I'm gonna have for like the next week. Is that just for practicing on Hearthstone? It's a free-to-play account. Hots and 10. Alright, so he played a mech, which tells me he's probably most likely guaranteedly not a free-to-play player. If he comes in here with some super rush mech shaman shenanigans, oh, there's the spider tank. We're about to get pummeled, boys. Ooh, why would he do that? That was a terrible trade for him. Alright, I feel like, yeah, we can just ping this and call it a day because this has 3 attacks. So we're obviously going to be playing this next turn. Oh, I guess we have the Polymorph and the Flame Strike for later in the game, which we know we're going to need because he's playing a fucking... Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, my butt. Calm down, man. Calm down. Chill out, bruh. Protect me! Alright, so next turn, we may be trying to cap my Druid. At least shouldn't take long. I don't know what that means. Cap my Druid. Arena, I'm assuming. So PvP and get that arena cap. Oh, power mage. Shit, son. We're getting pummeled, boys. So we need to kill both these mechs by next turn or they're going to get a 2+2 buff. Okay. Alright, well, I can tell you that's not going to fucking happen. Alright, so... Alright, think deep, Rob. So if I frostbolt the spider tank, do arcane missiles, potentially kill the Cogmaster, we're still going to have to deal with the Noyotron. If we play the 2-5 and he swings face, he's going to do 3, 3, 7, 10, put me at 10, pushing lethal the following turn. But then we do have Poly, Frostbolt, and potential ping. We could actually do... So it's either like stop a lot of damage, but the next turn we're going to have to deal with it potentially anyway. Fuck it. We'll do what we can, boys. We'll do what we can. Please kill something. Yes. Yes! No! Fudge monkeys! We're getting plumbered, boys. I don't think this is going to be the game. We're going to do well. What will we need to draw for this to work? I'm thinking... Well, if he doesn't have another mech... Ooh, we're still taking tons of damage. We need turn 7 to come a little sooner than that. We can draw into a coin. Drawing into a coin would be nice, but that doesn't fucking exist. We just got fucking bamboozled, boys. Alright, so I think we obviously need to ping that off. But we ping that off, and that's gonna live. What do we value more? A polymorph or a fireball? I think we fireball this because if he plays like a Fell Reaver. But do we say fireball for burst? Fuck it. We don't have time. We don't have the time to make these kind of decisions. All right. So next turn is going to be the Berserker, and then the ping, unless he draws spells which kill us. If he draws spells that kill us, we were just done. Okay. So he's gonna go face, so we can flame strike. We actually have no more turns to live. Unless we draw, that's not the card. Yeah, so even if we flame strike here and clear field, it's still there's just no way. Yeah, we were gonna make the comeback here. Once you stop the Mech Shaman Steam, like if I were to throw out the Boulder Fist or like the Berserker and like at least like start to get a field, we could have had, you know, like a chance. But not being able to play pretty much any creature the entire game really brought us down in that situation. Not to fear, guys, not to fear. You can't lose at this rank. That's good to know, Hearthstone. Alright, the Duelist. We got play 3 games, get 100 fucking gold. That's what I'm talking about. That's in fact. Oh, a new quest. Deal 100 damage to enemy heroes. Are we stopping now, boys? No, we're not. We're going in. We go till we have no more fucking quests. With this 310 gold, this is 3 packs, but 2 arena runs. And I think I'm going to use most of the gold on this account for arena to generate more gold, which will generate more arena. So, don't you worry, arena runs on this account will be recorded. I think I'm only probably going to record like a 10 win or more. So if you're like, oh, how did you get so many more cards? Because I'll do the arena, but I won't, you know, record all of it because that'd just be silly. So, I mean, we could potentially keep the Voodoo Doctor, but, I mean, it's not... Nah, we won't keep it. It'll die to the passive of the Druid. I think, yeah, Arcane Missiles is good here. It'll kill, like, Worgen Infiltrator, or if he plays, like, the Murloc card. Hopefully he just passes. We'll be able to coin into a Croc, and then if he plays a card, we'll Frostbolt it. Alright. Go, River Croc, go. You always look at that River Croc. He means fucking business. It's so sad because like the stats of the River Croc, the 2 for 2/3. I mean, it is a beast. So if you're playing Hunter, it's not too bad because you can Houndmaster it. But I mean, Flame Juggler is a 2 for 2/3, but at least it does 1 damage to a random enemy. So whether that be a creature or their face, it's still something. As for like this guy, it's just like, yo, I'm just a River Croc. Like if he had like can swim, I would at least be happy with that. Like, swims incredibly quick. Even though that doesn't have any relevance in Hearthstone, it would make me feel a little bit better to know he has some sort of ability. But fucking poor River Croc. I mean, there's just nothing here, guys. There's just nothing here. He does have cool fins, though. Look at the fins on top. Power of the Wild. So that's obviously going to be getting Frostbolted, or we could actually Arcane Missiles, or we could pump up the base with this. I feel like arcane missiles into a ping would be acceptable. So as long as it hits this one time, it can hit it both times. That's cool. Then we can ping face. Either way, it would have done the same amount of damage, pretty much. We just needed to have our arcane missiles hit that at least one time. So turn 4 for a druid is really nice because he has Keeper of the Grove, which would normally deal 2 damage and kill a 2-drop, but because our River Croc's the fucking boss and it has 3 health, it'll actually live if he plays the Keeper of the Grove. Another 4-drop is Swipe, but I don't really feel like he's going to use Swipe. He may not have a 4-drop at all, so he's just going to go face. And our 4-drop is looking like a Shield Master, which is an incredible 4-drop, by the way. Really good normally against rush decks, and it's actually really bad against priest. A lot more priests are running Shadow Word Pain now, so it'll actually kill that. A 2-drop will kill a 4-drop, and that's a huge tempo play. But I don't expect to go against many priests and many rogues, because those decks normally cost a decent amount and are fairly harder. Well, Poison Seeds, didn't they come out of Nax or something? I don't know. I feel like that's not... No, that comes out of GVG. Alright, so we're going to take advantage of having 2 creatures on the board, because I don't think that guy is going to get any more value. Because this deck normally doesn't bombard the field with creatures that often. And then from here, we'll probably play the Berserker or the Shattered Sun Cleric and Frostbolt, depending on what he played. Did he just play 2 Frozen Seeds? Fuck my life. Actually, no, it's not that bad, because we still have 2 2s out. Pretty nice. So how much damage do we need to do? 100? That's like at least 4 games. There's no way we can do that amount of damage. I might do like 1 or 2 more games, but we ain't playing 4 more games. That's shenanigans. So we're gonna swing, swing, and swing. This guy has 7 health, so he's gonna be a little bit hard, or a little bit like there's no card in Druid that can really take this guy out with a single hit. As from now, but anyway, I guess he could swipe into like a keep. No, he doesn't even have enough mana. Yeah, I really don't see how he's going to get rid of this. I mean, a Starfall would be 5 and then a Wraith, but I don't think he would waste all of that just to kill a Berserker that has 2 health. But next turn, as we know, we're going to give it the 1/1 and then we're going to ping it. So it's actually going to be a 6/7. But I believe we can actually end the game here. There's not a doubt in my mind that we can end the game here. Yeah, because of the Frostbolt and the Fireball. We actually just use the Fireball. But yeah, we could have Stormwind Champion. That's 7 to get +4. But that wouldn't have been game. But the Frostbolt surely is. Rank 23. Making our way downtown. Alright, how many points is that? We got 33. We're doing pretty good, guys. How long has this recording been? It doesn't tell me. Nice. I don't want to really keep these longer than like 45 minutes, because that is a decent video, and then, you know, people only watch 1/3 of it, and then it makes the video look bad on our analytics and all that good stuff. Not that you guys care, but yeah, for the sake of keeping the video semi-short, still informative, yet long enough to get something from, I think 30 to 45 minutes is fair. If you guys have any recommendations on how long these should be, or how exactly I should make these videos, I'm more than, you know, I'm all ears, as for this entire idea of doing this was from your guys' kind of recommendations. So getting rid of the Flame Strike, keeping Frostbolt. Double Frostbolt into Water Elemental. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. Okay, just milk. Not what I meant. Okay, man, just milk. Rob on drugs? He just told me to just fucking milk. Milk what? Milk what, Rob? Milk what? Game menu. Concede. No, I'm just kidding. I have 3 friends. Me, Dustin, OG Beast. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, it's more than welcome to add me if you'd like. Warshack, free to play, and then the number 1838. Because everybody's like, oh, can I add you? Sure. But once my friends list is filled up, there's nothing I can do about that. I'll periodically remove the people who literally say nothing to me, which happens a lot. People will be like, oh, can I add you? And then I'll add them, and they'll never speak to me ever. They'll just sit there. So it's just like, I don't mind having you on my friends list, but at least like be an active friend. Be like, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, you know what I mean? That's why you add me. But if you just don't say anything at all, it's kind of just like, why am I on your friends list? Just to, you know, brag? That's kind of silly. You're not taking advantage of. It's like having a free, like, it's like the help services desk on your friends list all the time. I just called myself a help services desk. God. Alright, we all know how much we hate help services desks, so fuck that. What do people like that they call? No one likes customer service. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, 4 cards in hand, 2 oh my god, I thought he was gonna fireball his own mirror image. I was about to get so excited. I bet this kid knows what is going on right now. Alright, River Croc, the value coming out of this card. We always seem to find this River Croc. I feel like it's gonna get frostbolted though. I feel like this guy has a frostbolt. Out of those 5 cards, 23 in the deck, at least one of those has to be a frostbolt. It's particularly the one he just drew. Ooh, no, the Iron Fur Grizzly. Wow, that's a value card. Okay. So, I think we frostbolted, ping this, and hit this. Even though we didn't play the Water Elemental, if we would have kept the Grizzly alive, that would have meant that the Grizzly would have swung into this, had 1 health left, and then next turn, we would have been able to, we would have to pinged it, and then we would only have 3 mana. We wouldn't have killed either. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer to him have no creatures on board and me still continue my River Croc, so if he does have some form of CC, he'll use it now, and then my Water Elemental is free, even though we don't take up all of our mana. Maybe we'll draw into a 1-drop. We have the heal for 2 guy in here, the Voodoo Master, we have Arcane Missiles, and we also have, of course, Elven Archer. So there is a decent amount of 1-drops in this deck that will allow us to, you know, fill out most curves that normally decks wouldn't be able to. And that's just because this deck fucking blows. But it's actually not terrible. I think I could get to rank 15 with this deck, but this deck definitely needs a couple commons from GVG like Piloted Shredder and things like that. That'll definitely help it out a bit more than normal. Yeah, like, this deck honestly could run with just Dr. Boom in it as the only legendary, and the rest of the cards common, and I could reach, I'm guessing, rank 8. Dr. Boom makes such a huge difference. Actually, we need Big Game Hunter too, so that's an epic. But all of which really aren't much to craft. I mean, 400 dust, so you can get that out of 1 or 2 arena runs, and an arena run, let's say, takes an hour or 2, so it's really not that bad. So we're going to swing into this. We're going to heal our guy back up. We're going to play another one of these because we're kind of going to sit out of that Flame Strike range along with Blizzard. So if we play like the Acidic Swamp Ooze or anything like that, it's just going to die. But these two will actually live. It'll be Blizzards and or Flame Strikes, so they can continuously do 3 damage to his face. And then we have the Flame Strike in preparation and the Polymorph. So we're actually running, just in case, actually I'll have the deck list on the right hand side and I'll move it as we goes. But definitely having 2 Flame Strikes is really fucking good. But this deck does, like, lack. Why would he fireball the one with had taken damage, not the one that had taken no damage? That doesn't make sense. Unless he's just gonna... Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Poor guy. Has no idea what's going on. That Shield Master was an ideal draw, so I'll actually just play into Flame Strike if he has it. Why not, right? The Acidic Swamp Ooze value. So if he Flame Strikes, it'll actually kill our 2-1 and our 3-2, but it will not kill these 2. And then next turn he'll have to ping, which means he'll waste 2 mana doing that, which means he can't play an 8-drop. Not that he'd play an 8-drop anyway. So there's playing into Flame Strike. He's going to end his turn. Next turn the Shield Master is going to die. He has 6 mana to play with, so hopefully we can draw into either... Elven Archer value. So we're actually just going to take advantage of that full Elven Archer value now. So, I mean, if we draw into a Fireball next turn, we theoretically win. If we draw into a Stormwind Champion, that's great as well. Ogre Fist Brute, that's fine. Another Water Elemental would be okay. An Arcane Intellect will be okay. But drawing into, like, let's say another Flame Strike or a Polymorph would be pretty bad. Unless he plays a creature that we need to Polymorph, which a Iron Fern Grizzly is not. If he does not ping the Shield Master right now, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm assuming he has a Frostbolt in his hand because he's targeting shit. He just fucking fireballed the 3-1. Oh, man. It's going to be a long night, boys. It's going to be a long night. Remember I said, like, drawing into a Flame Strike would probably be the worst thing we could do? That's exactly what happened. But the reason we drew into Flame Strike is because we drew into that, we drew into the Acidic Swamp Ooze when There was only one in the deck. We remember that. You guys were there. So having 2 Flame Strikes right now really bogs us down. I actually might change a Flame Strike out for an Arcane Intellect, but then we get bogged down in the earlier game with drawing cards, which is not important. Field control in the earlier games is the most important thing, for the most part. So he's going to Ogre Magi. Hopefully he plays another creature and doesn't kill any of mine. There we go. And he's going to ping the Elven Archer. If he plays a 3-drop, this is fantastic. Alright, Arcane Intellect, this is fantastic. So now we're just going to Flame Strike, and I'm assuming we're going to draw, let's say, a 4-drop creature, because this game's, it's putting some hurt on me. Ooh, 1-drop. Okay, that's fine. So we're just going to Flame Strike, hit this for 1, swing, and then we're just going to Arcane Missiles for the finisher. Bink, bink, bink. Arcane Missiles, Elven Archer value. Anyway, anybody? So that's a win. How many points? How many on the quest? How many on the quest? 63 out of 100. So I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, so the next one we'll play 2 ranked games and we'll hit up Arena and see how we do there. Actually, Dustin hasn't hit me up, so yeah, we'll call it here. Just for starters, we'll call it here. But then we'll finish up with Arena. We'll have more quests to do tomorrow. Right now, there's just this one quest. Tomorrow, we'll have another quest. We'll see what it is. Hopefully, we can play with Mage most of the time. Also, we're going to knock out getting all these to 10. I'm actually, I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm not going to record those because it's just going to be grinding it out in casual pretty much. Because I don't really feel like losing a whole bunch in ranked, because I mean having a rank 1 and not even having the cards in the basic set that it just gives you is just awful. So if you're in that situation, it's pretty much just to grind it out with a friend or something like that, or just concede. I keep playing a friend and him just keep conceding or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's not the point of this. It's pretty much just to show you guys that you can reach Legend not paying a single dollar in this game. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving my idea to build a free-to-play account. It'll definitely be fun. It'll definitely be a new experience, and it'll definitely add a little bit of diversity to the channel, allowing us to make videos besides just the standard deck guides, tips, and funny moments and things like that. So I really appreciate the comment and the feedback and all the ideas you guys give us. So with that said, as always, everybody, I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.